Hi there. This is the third principle on never allow ego to rule your mind. Right? Nobody I mean by that. It's very important. It could save your life. First of all, don't get dragged into an ego match with anybody. It doesn't matter what they say. Okay? Don't you be advertising, for want of a better word, what you're capable of. Okay? Do not say things like, I'm going to break your jaw, I'm going to kick you in the balls, you don't know who you're talking to, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Don't say any of that. Okay, I've seen this happening too many times where people are saying this nonsense to people, right? Now, what you want to be doing is you want to keep your mouth shut and you want to keep it clenched. Why clenched? Well, if they do close the gap, right, and they get a punch in, the last thing you want to be doing is, because you'll get a broken jaw, right? So clench your mouth just in case they rush you, right? So keep your mouth shut, keep it clenched, regardless of verbal threats. It doesn't matter what they say, right? If I had a pound for every threat has been launched against me, I'd be rich, right? It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter if they call you an asshole. It doesn't matter whether they call your mother a cow, your sister a cow, or anything else, right? It doesn't matter what they say to you. Don't react to it, right? It's only meant to try and intimidate you. That's all it is. At the end of the day, they try to intimidate you, but don't you be saying these things either to people, right? Now, again, when you're in that situation, do not be vocal, right? I'm just looking at my notes. Don't issue any kind of warning to people as well. Don't advertise what you're going to do, right? Don't say I'm going to punch you or anything else. Don't give them a warning. It's the most stupidest thing I see people doing over the years. I'm going to kick you in the balls. I'm going to break your jaw. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, none of that. Don't advertise. Don't warn them, right? Now, just continue to stare and keep them at a distance, right? Well, I'll talk about the next one. The next one's about distance, so I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm not going to get into distance. That's the next one. All these kind of blend into each other. You'll find that the different principles I'm talking about, they're crossing over, right? They all blend in, right? Now, the other thing you've got to remember here, and this is very important as well, uh, modern day people are too quick to video things on their smartphones. So if you're in a crowded area or there's people floating about, right, and there's trouble, most of these people are not interested in calling the police. They're more interested in getting you on the phone, right? And that might not be for the reason you think it is. It might not be to protect you against the threat. It could be just for their entertainment. It could be just so they can put it on YouTube, right? So remember that as well with people running about you. They could be videoing you. So you don't want to be saying anything. Just watch the person who is threatening you. right? Don't be saying anything, just stare at them, keep them at a distance. And obviously, don't incriminate yourself by saying anything. Because here's the thing as well, there's always, in modern cities, surveillance cameras everywhere. Right, I don't know any modern city in Britain that's no got surveillance cameras. You might not see them, they could be on a lamppost, they could be on the side of a building. And that's the other thing as well. Even if you don't see any cameras about, right? Local businesses could have cameras outside their shop and they could catch you on the footage, right? So you don't want to be, you need to be careful with that as well. So just watch out for that. So to recap here, there's not much to say about this. Don't get dragged into an ego match. Don't feel the need to advertise what you're capable of. Never ever tell anybody what you're capable of doing. I mean, I've actually seen this, right? I've actually seen black belt in karate. People who have had black belts in karate saying, I'm a black belt in karate. I'm going to eat you for breakfast. I've seen people and heard people saying this, right? I would never, never, and I never have done, tell anybody what martial art I do. I've done, I'm sorry, or martial arts I've done actually. I've never once told anybody what grade I am. Why warn them, right? Plus, the other thing with that is if you start shouting your mouth off about what grade you are in martial arts and somebody captures it on film, on a phone, that can go against you as well because, as mad as it seems, the police are more interested in doing you because you're a martial artist. It happens, right? So don't admit to being good at defending yourself or admit to being capable. It's the worst thing you can do because you don't know who's watching, you don't know who's listening, right? And like I said, do not, under any circumstances, get dragged into telling people what you're capable of and threatening them. If they want to threaten you, that's fine. Just keep your mouth shut, keep your eyes on them, and keep your distance, right? So, pretty much that's the end of that. And I'll see you in number 4 in the next video. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.